Hey buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we're checking out The Time I Got Robbed by infamous Swoosh. Links down below to become a patron to get the uncut reaction to all the shows and anime we check out, like Arc, IX or Arc 9, Trish, Gerald B, Kieran, Sydney, Possibly Existent, and Dan's. Links down below, like I said. Now let's get started.
This city, it's rotted with crime.
Hilarious.
And hiding in the crime.
Oh no. Is he Batman?
A hero who's going to do everything in his power to stop it.
Oh.
Oh, hey. Look,
Hi.
I like to pride myself in thinking I'm a relatively smart guy. Sure, I didn't go to college, and if I battled a 7th grader in an algebra test, I would be defeated horribly. But other than that, I think I'm pretty smart. Except for the specific instance I'm about to tell you right now. Be warned, you guys might lose respect for me.
The dude that picked up dog poop with his hand?
Okay, so let's wind the clock back about 6 months. I was in the final week of production on the I Was a Dumb Kid video. And if you're slightly familiar with content creation, you'd know the last week of production ends up being the most stressful.
It is, extremely.
James Brody, and I'm sure every other animator on planet Earth is deemed Crunch Week. A week where you survive on fast food and energy drinks alone, only getting up to use the bathroom.
Look at his back.
Animating until carpet.
Ew, you saw those bottles?
When I have a deadline for something, unless it's paying a parking ticket, I get it done every single time. But that doesn't mean that I'm not stressed out of my mind. To the point where I genuinely warn my loved ones that I not only won't be available that week, but I'll be a ticking time bomb of anxiety that could explode at any minute.
Wow.
Hey, Nate, do you want to hang out today? Wait, no.
Whoa.
So needless to say, this Crunch Week was no exception.
Okay. And then what happened?
Monday. 17th.
Voice.
Monday. Enjoying the spring weather.
Okay.
Hidden in the joy. There's a cartoon waiting to be completed.
Oh Lord, look at his eyes.
Animating it. 1 week of sleepless nights have turned me into a nocturnal animal.
Until I get a phone call from my bank.
I like that picture of him and James. It's super cute.
Conrad living at 123 blankety blank lane.
I immediately recognize his voice as one of the bank tellers at my local bank, who always has a monotone voice anytime I see or talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Hello, Mr. Nathan. This is Blake from your bank. We were just calling because we're concerned. There's been a lot of suspicious activity on your bank account lately.
A light bulb flickers. Basically, 2 weeks prior, I'd gotten one of those highway toll texts letting you know you have to them. Coincidentally, I did actually owe money, so thinking it was legit, I clicked on it. They sent me and paid the like $2 toll, only to find out my card got hacked and people were trying to use it to buy things. My bank notified me, they didn't get any of my money, and I got a new card. The lesson here,
good.
Do
That's
not
good.
respond to those random texts that are from iCloud accounts or numbers you don't recognize.
Don't do that. No.
Any links because it's mainly people trying to scam you. It never hurts to go to the actual places in person to figure out if it's legit.
Right.
So, when I heard that there was more suspicious activity in my account, I got pretty annoyed. I just spent the last week changing all my payments to go to my new card, and here's my bank telling me people are trying to get money from me.
Another one. That's crazy.
I was extremely stressed out, knee deep in work, and I just moved out, and none of my roommates were home. I was totally alone. Okay, so what's the suspicious activity? Blake, the bank teller, then went on to tell me that multiple people were trying to get into my account, and some were actually successful. He told me one requested a wire transfer, but it's currently on hold, so the way to negate it is to send the exact amount of money to the bank. I was getting frustrated. My bank was asking me to send $4,000 to them, promising me they would pay me back in a couple days.
No, that sounds...
people trying to get into my account. I offered to just come into the bank, but it was closing in about 5 minutes. I even checked to see if the number was a legit bank number on Google. And it was. I reluctantly sent the money and went about my day.
Okay.
Tuesday.
But it sounds pretty sketchy.
I'm still animating. Someone help.
My favorite bank teller calls me once again. This time, I'm extremely knee-deep in work, and I'm starting to get into that mode where I physically can't focus on anything else. Yeah. So I was already impatient with this guy.
Hello, Mr. Nathan. How are you?
Good.
Awesome. Just wondering if you've received the $4,000 payment yet?
No. Then, in the midst of my stress trying to reach a deadline with a brand and myself, this bank teller goes on to explain that my entire bank account is in jeopardy. He kept offering different solutions to fix it, but none of them made sense. He kept hanging up on me and calling me back, apologizing, and giving a different excuse every single time. Everything about this seemed
sketchy.
I like to have faith in people. Sometimes to a fault. If any of my roommates were home, or if I was still living at my parents' house and asked them, I'm pretty sure I could have gotten to the bottom of this. But no, in a sleep-deprived crunch mode state, frustrated out of my mind, and stressed beyond belief, I reluctantly kept talking to my bank teller.
No, because that makes no sense.
But I've literally...
it makes no sense that they're like, hey, send $4,000 for us to pay you back $4,000. It doesn't make any sense.
He met this guy in person multiple times, but then he concocted a genius plan to save my account. He asked me to confirm how much I had in my savings account, then offered that to keep it safe, we would take $20,000 of my savings and send it to his higher up in the bank.
No.
What? You want me to gamble $20,000 to send
No.
it to you? How does that make
No.
any sense?
I was afraid it was going to come to this.
That's
Look, you're not the
James.
first person this has happened to. Multiple accounts under our bank have been getting hacked into, and we suspect it's someone from the inside. Someone in the multiple branches
no.
of our bank is selling account information, and we need to stop them. Can you
No.
help us?
No.
I'm in.
He fell for it. Oh, Lord. He fell for it.
Tell me what to do.
He fell for it.
Batman. Call me Batman.
Hilarious.
Mr. Batman?
Oh,
First,
Lord.
You're gonna walk into the bank and not tell them about our conversations. If you tell them
Wow.
what we've discussed, the entire plan could be in jeopardy.
No.
And the scammers will know we're onto them, and I'll
No.
help them break loose. Once you're in there, you're gonna get a cashier's check written out to my superior, Felicia Fancybottom, for $20,000. Then you're gonna go to
No.
a different bank to send it, since our bank is in jeopardy.
No.
For justice.
I walked
No.
into the bank and Blake wasn't there, like you said. So his
No.
story checked out.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
I
no.
need a cashier's check for $20,000. Okay.
Ugh.
Is that a Batman utility bill? Just give me the check, lady. The bank
Hilarious.
on the phone told me to lie to my bank and tell them that I was writing it out to my family member, and I genuinely believe that I was helping the company. Which, in
No.
hindsight, is a giant red flag.
Hello?
Sleep-deprived, crunch mode Nathan is not a medical creature. They reluctantly
okay.
wrote me a cashier's check, and I shipped
Okay.
out to the other bank. Hi, I'd like to send out this check. Honey, are you sure? A lot of people have been getting scammed lately.
Right.
Nah, I'm sure. It's all good.
No. Oh, Lord.
All right.
Oh,
Mission
Lord.
accomplished, Blake. Hopefully we can get this whole thing settled.
That's
and I
his
get back to
savings.
finishing my work.
$20,000 from
You're a
his
true American
savings.
hero, Mr. Conrad. I'll follow up with you soon.
Oh, my goodness.
What was that? I ended up getting home and was so beat from the situation mentally and physically that I decided to call my lifelong friend James. We're just going to call him Jim. It's easy.
Okay.
After explaining in great detail what just happened, he seemed extremely concerned that it was
Oh,
a scam.
gosh. Yes.
What? No, Jim. I'm
Yes.
telling you, buddy. I've met this guy. I was helping the company.
No,
No.
bro, this sounds off.
I call my friend Frank.
So your bank told you to send a $20,000 check to
Right.
an account you don't know. and
Right.
lie about why you're doing it.
Right. That's
Yes.
crazy. That's crazy.
I ended up needing to decompress from working and dealing with all the bank drama. So Jim and I drove over to Frank's and proceeded to explain to his parents what just happened. Yeah, I don't know, Nate. That whole thing
Yeah.
sounds like a load of horse
You
crap.
got
I'm pretty sure
robbed.
this guy scammed you, buddy.
Yes,
I'm
he
telling you, I
did.
met this guy in person.
He
wasn't at
did.
the bank today. Plus, the number that keeps calling me is the bank number.
Hang on. What was the number again?
I
Right.
told Jim the exact number and he looked it up.
It was a scam.
Of
I
course.
frantically looked up the number for my bank and the number that had been calling me all week. It was the same exact number, except two numbers were flipped. I couldn't believe how
Oh.
stupid I was. And
Oh.
this guy caught me at my most vulnerable moment. I was home alone, stressed out of my mind. way too
Oh,
trusting, 2
Lord.
weeks
So
fresh off of a dip bank.
$24,000.
Once again, he sounded
$24,000.
exactly like the guy who works at my bank who wasn't there that day. I spent the rest of the day with Jim and Frank questioning everything about myself. How could I have been so dumb? How was I going to get this money back? Why did I wear my Batman suit to the bank? It's only for special occasions.
Hilarious.
Wednesday.
This
March 19th.
Wednesday.
Holy crap, do I have a lot of damage control to do. Bright and early on that Wednesday, I showed up to my bank to meet up with Frank's mom. Since I needed a responsible person with me, and I was genuinely
Yes.
too embarrassed to tell my own mom. I walked into the bank and saw Blake. Except it wasn't Blake. The monotone bank teller I was thinking of was named Zach. Great.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, so yesterday I came in here to get a $20,000 cashier's check, thinking I was on the phone with you, but it turns out it was a scam.
Let me go get the branch manager.
So
Oh,
when I
goodness.
asked you yesterday if this was legit, and you said yes, you were lying.
I mean, yes, but to
Oh,
be fair, the scammer
Lord.
said I couldn't trust you.
Oh, Lord.
Okay? You do
Oh,
understand when you send
Lord.
out a cashier's check? That's like giving someone $20,000 in cash. There's not
Yeah.
much really to do after that.
What about the
Right.
other bank, the one that I sent the check to? Could they help? The branch manager literally tried all she could. She contacted the
Yeah,
bank's
there's
fraud
nothing you
department
can
and encouraged
do.
me to
There's
file a police
nothing you
report
can
to show
do.
the other bank. Me and Frank's mom parted ways, and I called the police.
There's nothing you can
So let me
do.
get this straight. This guy posing as someone from your bank somehow convinced you to give him $20,000 all while lying to his bank.
$24,000. $24,000.
23? Yeah, you're definitely the youngest person I've ever seen this happen to.
Hilarious, right?
Nah,
Because
just
they
like
do
usually
get
they go for
older.
old people because they're dumb
Yeah.
and stupid. They were lucky to grab you, honestly.
All right, I get it.
The police gave
Wow.
me the report, and I went to the other bank. I walked in and frantically explained what had happened yesterday, and they all catered to me like a homeless puppy.
You
Aw.
poor thing. We're gonna figure this out for you. People are
Oh.
so rotten.
I can't believe that happened. You're how old? I ended up sitting in a room with the owner of that bank branch, who was a guy named Chen. We like Chen. Chen was on the
Okay.
phone with the fraud people and any other person he could possibly get in touch with to do something about this scam. The only problem? I don't use this bank. I'm not affiliated with this bank. I'm a member
Right.
of my bank. That's apparently less
Right.
concerned about recouping a cool 20K. All I could do was sit there and pray
That's
to get
like,
this money back.
this man
After
did it,
about
so.
5 minutes, Chen hangs up the phone and looks at me.
Okay.
I can't believe it, but they froze the check. They're
Oh.
trusting the word of someone who doesn't even go to our bank. That doesn't
Oh.
normally happen. We did it. The drama
Oh.
was over. The scammer
Oh.
wasn't getting the money. A wave
Oh,
of peace ran
that's
over my body, and I
good.
was thanking God that we actually did it.
Oh,
After figuring
Lord,
it out with the
yeah.
banks, the 20,000 would eventually make it back over to my bank, and in about
Uh-huh.
90 business days back. into my
90?
account. A
Oh,
long
gosh.
wait, but better than losing 20 grand.
Very
As I
true.
drove home, I
Very,
ended up
very
calling my
true.
Mom, and she was so great about the whole situation. She was ready to get into the boxing ring with the scammer, but
Okay.
ended up picking me up lunch, and we ate on my front porch.
Aw.
The birds were chirping, the flowers were blooming, and a weight was lifted
Aw.
off my shoulders.
That's
After my
good.
mom left, I got back to work to finish up my video. And guess who called? Blake, how are you, man?
Good, Mr. Nathan. How are you?
Oh man, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Hey, I have a question for you, buddy. How do you sleep at night knowing all you do for a living is scam people? It's beyond me. Well, you
Goodness.
can politely and have
Wow.
a miserable rest of your life. I
Wow.
really needed that.
That's good.
And just like
That's
that,
good.
the day was
That's
saved. I posted my YouTube video, eventually got the 20K back, and lived happily
Okay.
ever after. I
That's
never
good.
did get that $4,000 back.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
that's
okay.
gone.
It's just money. And I hope Blake chokes on every bite of food that he paid for with my
Yes.
In all
Oh, very
seriousness,
true.
There are
Very
a
true.
lot of terrible people out there that just want to use you. Beware of scammers. Go to
Yep.
these places in person and confirm with workers if it's legit or if it's
Don't
a
put your
complete legit
information
trying
in
to
there.
money off you. And don't be embarrassed if this happens to you. It could happen to anyone. These people
That's
prey on
true.
your vulnerability. and
That's
feelings, but
true.
Your loved ones will be there to help and support you. Like my friends, Frank's mom, and my own mom were all there for me.
That's good.
Together, we can
This
defend
voice.
evildoers and
This
bring justice
voice.
to those who try to rip it away from people.
This
One
voice.
scam at a time. Oh, wait. Hello? I subscribed to Brody Animates on accident? And all I have to do to undo it is send $50,000 to a random person in a foreign country?
Oh, please.
Sign me up.
Oh, gosh.
Good to go.
Just give it a go.
You know what's funny is, so my mom-in-law, she lives with us now, and she'll be getting these texts, and I have to tell her, don't click it, don't click it. And I'm like, when I get them, it's like, oh, you know, ha ha ha, it's a scammer. But now I'm actually genuinely, sincerely afraid that she might actually click one of these things. And this is what they do. This is how they work. They get people by just sending something that sounds legit and it not being legit at all. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm really, really happy for him that they were able to get the money back, because it's crazy. Normally, it's one of the things like theft is one of the most unsolved cases in America. They tell you, like, if someone stole it, it's like, just hope they bring it back. And there's not a lot they can do. So it's amazing that they got the money back. Shout out to the bank and their team. And good on you. That man called back and you cursed him out. You called it a day. That's good. That's really, really good. I want, like, hopefully the one that said to send 4,000, if it was to a different account, hopefully you can, you know, send that information also, which I'm sure he's done everything he could do. You know, there's not really anything he could do now. But this man almost got. That's crazy. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. This was a tough story to listen to, but I'm happy it's okay in the end. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.